management for the show today, Sanjay Swarup, Chairman and Managing Director of Container Corp. So firstly, to start off with, the EBITDA number of Container Corp in the first quarter, if you look at, fell around 1% odd on a YOY basis, and this is despite a strong volume growth that we have seen. Any one-offs that were there because of which this EBITDA number has come down?
Yeah, good afternoon. There is actually a drop in lead. Lead actually because of the less demand in North India. Because of that, our volumes also saw some, we could have achieved more growth actually, despite the record volume that we got. Because of that, our EBITDA margin also were reduced, but we were able to maintain 23% EBITDA margin. Last year, of course, it was 23.8%. So there was a small drop in EBITDA, which is quite good as far as logistics market is concerned, because normally in logistics, there are single-digit EBITDA margins. So we were able to maintain that.
Right, sir. But I believe there was some one-off employee cost as well in this quarter, because of which the EBITDA number had taken a hit, and that would not be present in the second quarter, I believe, right?
Yeah, that's right. We have given award to our employees because of the good performance in FY25. So that was a one-off expense, which will not be there in subsequent quarters.
Okay, Mr. Swarup, this is Anushi joining in as well. Just want to get your sense in terms of how the realizations are expected to shape up. This is white realizations per TEU that I'm looking at in terms of the total volume as well, and in terms of how domestic and export-import segment should also fare out going forward in the quarters.
Yeah, now actually from Q2, we are seeing very good, demand and very good loading in both imports and exports. There is a strong outlook, and in Q1, as you must have seen, EXIM growth has been 12%, and we are likely to maintain this growth in the subsequent quarters. Maybe we may exceed this also. And domestic, actually, their growth was only 9% in Q1, and in now Q2, we are experiencing much better growth, and domestic will see very good growth in the subsequent quarters, because we have reasons for that. We have received the first rake of tank containers, and first loading also was done on 30th June this year. Bulk cement was loaded in these tank containers, and we are getting second rake in this month only, in another 10 days. So this will further add to our fleet. Apart from that, we have placed order with one private manufacturers. They are also likely to give the containers very soon. And now, as you know, monsoon is there. So in monsoon, the demand for cement goes down because construction activities don't take place on that scale. But after September, when monsoon gets over, we will have a good fleet of tank containers. And then cement demand will also pick up from October onwards. So we hope that we will be getting very good volume for bulk cement from October onwards. Secondly, we have started a terminal at Morbi, that is Rafleshwar, and in Gujarat. This is also likely to give a very big boost to our domestic business. And Morbi has got around 3,000 industries. So our terminal is present right at the Morbi only. So this will be a very big attraction for the domestic. It basically caters to EXIM also, but now terminal is new. We don't have notification of customs right now. We are trying to expedite it, but domestic loading is going to start now. And primarily there is a tiles traffic, but apart from that, there are other commodities also. So we are hoping a very good business at Morbi. And apart from that, we have gunny bales business in Eastern India. There also we are having a robust demand. So all in all, domestic is going to show a very good growth, and I will keep my guidance unchanged. EXIM 10%, domestic 20%, overall 13%.
So this 13% guidance that you're giving, given the fact that you're expecting strong volume growth to happen in the second quarter and in the second half as well, any chances of overshooting this guidance?
Yeah, I am very optimistic that we may overshoot this guidance also, because one more development is going to take place, that will be commissioning of DFC up to JNPT, that is likely to be commissioned by December 2025. This will further increase the EXIM volumes. So this, of course, this we will get more volumes in Q4 of this financial year only. So I am seeing the present trend. I am very optimistic that we may overshoot the guidance also.
Okay, so that is what we are seeing in terms of what is happening on this front. But also want to get your sense in terms of how the domestic business is faring. There have been concerns about increasing competition on that front. Just want to understand your perspective on that.
Yeah, you are right. There is competition, but we are able to retain customers because of our service levels and what service we are giving. And we have pan-India presence. We have good network of terminals. We have a very strong fleet of rolling stock. At present, we have around 400 rakes. We are present at 66 locations. In 3 years from now, we will be present at 100 locations, and we will have more than 500 rakes. And we have at present 53,000 containers. In 3 years, we will have more than 70,000. So all these things, increase customer satisfaction, and they see the service level that we are offering. So we are quite sure that domestic will have a very bright future in our scheme of things.
So last couple of questions from my side. Any guidance you could give on the EBITDA margin for the remaining part of the financial year?
See, consistently we are able to maintain EBITDA margins of between 23 to 25%, and I am very sure that we will be able to maintain that, which will be, I think, quite exceptional performance in the circumstances that logistics industry operates. So we will be able to maintain 23 to 25% EBITDA margins.
Right, sir. And just one update I wanted to know here, the JNPT DFC connection that has been delayed by 12 months, and you were expecting that to be now be commissioned by December 2025. Any further delays you're expecting, or December 2025 is the deadline when the connection will start?
No, I am not expecting any further delay. I am very sure that JNPT will be on DFC by December 2025. I am very sure on that.
Okay, and if you can just reiterate for us, in the quarter gone by, any changes in terms of how market share has been for both the segments that you operate in, if you can talk about that.
We saw a small dip in our market share, but we will regain that in the coming quarters because some low margin business was there that we did not pick up because we believe in giving very good service to our customers while retaining the margins. So we are very sure that in the subsequent quarters, we will pick up that market share also.
Thank you so much, Mr. Swaroop, for joining and sharing that perspective on Container Corp.